everybody, and welcome to AdoptMe. Today we are going to play the what is it? There it is, the FrostClaw's Fury. We're gonna play that mini game. If any of y'all have not played it, it's honestly like really easy. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It's a very long mini game that is out, and this is very creative from AdoptMe. So if you guys want to play it, freaking go for it. And also it's like it gives you a lot of gingerbread, especially when you survive through at least all of the games. You get a lot of gingerbread for it. So today we're gonna play, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of like what I do. Of course you can do your own way of playing it, but this is just what I do. I'll just talk about random stuff. And also you can get an egg in here as well. I believe you can only open this egg, I think, after Christmas. Oh no, don't play that. I think you can get this only after Christmas, I believe. But you do, I believe you, oh not I believe, I found mine literally before I started recording, which I'm mad that I found it before I started recording, because then I could have showed you guys. But I found mine during one of the other sections of the mini games, which I'll point out which one where I found it at. I don't know if it spawns in different areas, but the egg actually will be walking around. So I'll just let you know where I found mine, and I'll like put a picture of the egg and stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the game. Okay, so when you first get in here, there's like some sleighs, and you pretty much go up to it and just click sit, and you pretty much wait until it fills up usually, I believe, or just wait until the timer goes out. And whoever's on is on, and then you just start the mini game.
Santa has shown me the reins. He's taking the back seat,
I've been
so
to this
I'll
mini
be the
game
pilot
so much
today.
at this point.
Ho, 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 ho. I wonder what kind of toys we'll be making in the future. Let's go!
But yeah, you have this little part at the beginning. So. But yeah, you'll just be in this part. If you've already played this game a lot,
joy?
Yeah, it does get kind of tiring
It
listening
looks
to the
like
dialogue
someone has
every single
ruined
time.
Christmas.
But I mean, it's not that bad.
Something must have taken all of
Just
the
get up
Christmas
and make yourself a
spirit
sandwich.
out of the world.
Get some
We
chips.
must go back and tell everyone what's happened here.
Grab a drink.
I agree. Let's turn this sleigh around.
Darlings, I have bad news. The reindeer are losing their magic. It looks like we're going down.
Miss Elto, quick! Aim towards that castle over there. Everyone hold on tight.
Yes, the ominous castle sticking out of the ground right here in the middle of the square.
It's freezing in here. We need to get a move on.
And then you have this part where you
We
find
need
food.
to find out what's
Or a
causing
sword.
all of this. But first, everyone please gather as much food as you can.
But yeah, so you got this part where you go and you have to go look for food. You just pretty much run up to all of the glowing drawers and just open them. And sometimes you get food, sometimes you get a hyper potion, sometimes you'll get a sword. The sword, luckily you have a chance to get a sword after this first beginning part. After you get done getting all of these drawers and dressers and stuff. The apples, I think the apples do about 10. And I think the ham does 20. But I'll, oops, did not mean to accidentally eat that. But I'll just have to put it on the screen if, about how many health points that they give. But if you do get the sword, you do not have to worry about getting the sword afterward. Since you already have it, there's like no problem. But you also get snowballs, which you'll need to use that in order to get one of the items later. But after you get done with pretty much opening up all the drawers and dressers, getting either a hyper potion, apple, ham, or possibly a sword, honestly, I just go and stand right here next to her, just grab a cookie. You don't have to grab the cookies, honestly, because if you sleep in the beds, you'll heal. But for anyone, you see this bed right here, don't sleep in it. Just don't. Even if all the beds are taken, just don't do it. You'll lose more health. Let's get the cookie.
Over here.
There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of the
Now,
cookies.
dearies, I brought
But yeah,
some
you really
holiday
don't need to
cookies
get the
in case
cookie,
we
but
got
you can.
hungry.
But
Please,
yeah,
help
literally
yourselves.
above that drippy bed is that chandelier right there. So just don't sleep underneath that. Even if all the beds are taken, just don't sleep underneath it. Every other bed is practically safe. It just, of course, you have to. I usually try to get the closest beds if possible, in this area. But even if you don't get the closest beds, it's fine. You just have to make it.
Miss Elto and I will explore the castle while you all get some rest.
I forgot it zooms you in. You have to at least get close to this one right here, because you can just climb straight up. If you're good at jumping, you can go to that one all the way back there to get to the top. I've seen some people do it. I haven't done it myself, but I've seen some people get up here and climb up the rope there, and then just jump on those boxes to get up to the top. Or using the little ladder to go across and get up there. So there's plenty of ways to get up, but I prefer being this one.
You have all fallen into my trap. Christmas will end on this night. And you along with it.
Yeah, see that chandelier? Just don't sleep underneath that one. Like, just don't waste your time sleeping underneath that one. Because you lose health getting hit, and then you have to get immediately out of the bed and climb up. So I like to do this side because it's just easier for me to climb up. But you can use the other side, which, again, you climb up there, you have the rope that can get you up there to the top, or you can go across and you can find your way up. But I just prefer this one because the ladder is just right there and you can just get right up, which apparently those two are having a little bit of a hard time. But it's just easier for me to do that. Do what you guys feel is better. Oh god, we already got down to 6 survivors, Lord. Thank god they got up there. Oh jeez. Okay, then you have this next part where someone has to dive down. So I'm gonna dive down and go unplug. So yeah, there's like 3 different spots I believe you can unplug, but I just go on that spot for me and I just unplug from there. But I believe there's 3 different spots. The arrow will normally tell you where to go.
We have good news and bad news. The bad news is we found no clues.
Oh, but the good news is we found this old elf hanging around.
Hey, who are you calling old? Aren't you like 300 years old yourself?
Maybe.
Anyway, I've been stuck here for 1,000 years. There's a mysterious beast who roams these halls. His name is FrostClaw. Half frost, half claw.
Yeah, he's a little unhinged, but he's been here for ages. Let's give him a break. Maybe he can help us.
What did you say? Anyway, I've collected some goods for you, but I'll only give them to you for snowballs.
Yep, and here's the part where you can come in here and buy some stuff. You don't have to necessarily buy the sword, but I always buy a sword, and then I just get an apple. And that's pretty much what I do for mine. I just get a sword and an apple. There are snowballs if you want extra snowballs. That's like 10 Robux, but I don't really see a reason of getting that. Honestly, you're pretty good. You're usually pretty good in the beginning when you get like the ham and the apple. And if you're able to avoid getting hurt, pretty early, then you're honestly pretty good. The next part here, you're gonna end up having to collect some beds, some bed pieces, some wood planks and stuff, and you get to make 4 beds. I recommend if you have a group of people that has the lowest health, I recommend them sleeping on the beds versus people who already at 100, because the beds are only for healing. There's no other reason for you to sleep in the bed. So yeah, I just recommend that.
What? Ah, this is just an old castle. It's just falling apart.
I don't trust what's going on here. Miss Elto and I will keep looking around. You should build some beds and head back to sleep.
Okay. So now we get to build the beds, and of course there's like a time limit, so at least like if everyone can help build the beds, that'd be great. So you get 4 beds, and whoever is the weakest, that'll be preferred for them to use the beds since they are the weakest one in your group, because the people that are already at 100, there's no use in them sleeping on the beds because they're already at 100 versus people who are literally struggling at, you know, like 70, 60, 50 and below. Like for me, I'm at 80. I'm fine being at 80. Everyone else can sleep on the beds, so that's not a problem for me on that one. Does anyone got the last piece of wood? Oh, okay. I think there's only 4 of us here, so I guess all of us can actually take a bed. Oh, okay. Well, there's only 4 of us, so 4 of us can take the beds versus a whole, you know, splatoon.
You fools! You should have left when you had the chance. This is my world now!
Okay, now this part, really if you don't have a sword, you just have to like just stay alive, pretty much. But if you have a sword, it kind of helps out with some of the enemies. You just pretty much just beat them up. You get extra gingerbread, if you do. And don't stand in the blue fire, just avoid it at all costs. Out there. Oh, that one's being chased by that part. I'll get rid of that one. Come here. Come here. Oof. But yeah, if you have a sword, it helps out getting rid of the enemies pretty quickly. I stood in those ones. That was my fault. I keep forgetting they have extra hearts, so it takes a little bit more of a smack. Smack. Jeez, that snowman was relentless, buddy. But yeah, just if you have a sword, it's very helpful. You get extra gingerbreads if you do have a sword. Sometimes I kind of just like to chase after the ones that are chasing people because they're just a little bit easier for me to get versus the one that's literally like chasing after me. Ooh, I'm gonna get hit by that. Come here! Come here! Oh god, I'm gonna get hit. Okay. Come here! But if you don't have a sword, just avoid it. Just run around, literally. Just run until the timer is up, and then the door in the middle will open and you just jump right on in. Yep, and now you jump into the door. Like just avoid them and just get your buns into the trap door. And the next one's pretty much like an obby. You just have to avoid getting destroyed by the spikes. Just run. Avoid the pit. So you avoid the pit. Avoid getting hit by the little spikes here as well. They will take health, take health off. And you just keep running, get past those spikes, get past these ones. Jump. Sometimes I do mess up on this one, I will say that. But, try your best. And then you have the tightrope.
I'll pull you up.
And then you just get on the tightrope. Or you can go on the... I've seen people jump on the corner ones. Over here. I've seen people jump on this little corner spot. Oh god, I hope she can make it. No, come on, make it! I think they made it. I hope they did. I hope so. Oh no, they didn't!
You were right.
Oh, that sucks.
Something is very wrong.
And then sometimes
here.
there's a sword right here, and you can just pick
escape.
it up. So you don't
Miss
have to...
Elto is waiting
look,
at the
an
sleigh. And Thistlebeard
Oh my
gave me
God.
this food to hand out to you.
And there you are.
Eat up, and then we'll leave immediately.
Also, this part right here, avoid this. Do not grab the cookies out of that. Like, literally, in this spot, don't grab the cookies because they're poisoned by Mr. Frostboy. They're poisoned by him. So do not grab those cookies. Don't do it. Don't eat
I
them.
have eyes and ears everywhere. I poison all the food in that basket.
Yep. Just don't eat it. You'll waste your health points.
Now freeze!
But this is the spot where I found my other egg in the when I played earlier. So pretty surprised I found. What is there? Can I get multiple? But I guess you can get multiple eggs. I thought you could only get one. Interesting. But anyway, as well as this one, this part I follow Santa mainly. Like whenever he runs to the over here to the next one, I just follow him and just go with him. Don't run around. Honest, just this whole section, just follow Santa. Just follow Santa. If you can, just follow Santa. Because he's after this, these are all going to be destroyed by FrostClaw, and then you just pretty much just like sit to the side and wait until the next scene happens.
And now,
I'm really surprised
for my
I found it.
final act, I will turn you all into statues with my frost breath. Starting with you, Santa!
Santa just gets yeeted out the poor window for Santa. And then after this part, you just pretty much follow the arrows and you just go right out the window. And then it starts the part where I can only think of Mario when I'm going down the slide. Oh gosh. But yeah, then you just do this. This one's pretty fun and easy. I haven't had too much of a hard time. Sometimes I end up hitting the things, sometimes. If I'm not paying attention, I will hit them. Sometimes if you're going like above them, you can kind of see where the next little glow piece is gonna be before you go down. Like right there, there's a little glow spot. So I'm gonna get on this side over here. Actually, no, I messed up. Never mind, I messed up. I thought it was on the other side. Don't listen to me. But yeah, sometimes you can see the bottom and you can see the glow piece and you can manage to not hit it, but I clearly have thrown you guys astray with that one.
There's nowhere to run.
I am so sorry, guys. But yeah, sometimes that one's pretty easy. If you look at the bottom, you can see where the little glowing crystal is and you can avoid it. Clearly, I forgot that it was on the opposite side. Oh god. This part for this one, I really like this final boss battle. It's pretty easy to avoid his ice breath. You just kind of need to stay in the smaller range area, the more tight corner. If you stay in the far edge, you're really going to get hit the most. So it's best to just stay as close to him as possible for that part. And then, of course, for this one, you just avoid the spikes coming down whenever you see them pop up. And I think, oh, I gotta get over there. Yeah! And then whenever he jumps on these, you gotta press the button. Oh, okay, he's gonna do ice breath again. So. Which direction you going, Blade? Which direction you going? See, like, just avoid being in the far out. Just be as close as possible, because he does sometimes get pretty fast at some moments. So it's just best to just stay close. Just stay close. And then I think enemies. Oh, I think these are the enemies. Yep, they're there. I don't know. Whenever I jump, it's just me. This is just how I do. I just jump out of them. Out of the little circle things. I don't know why. Run, get it. Oh gosh. Sometimes it's like nerve-wracking whenever he does get to the little things, and I'm like, where did these go? Whoop. But yeah, I just like jump out of these. Oh. I'm coming. Now, I'm probably just going to stay as close as possible to this, so whenever he does jump over here, I can just get to it. Woo. Oh, and breath attack. Okay, I thought he wasn't going to do that. He was just going to jump right on over. I freaking love this. I hope they do this for more mini games, especially, oh my god, especially for Halloween. I would love a fun Halloween one. Come on, jump on over. Jump on over. Ah! You pooped me!
Ow!
Little butt.
Oh, Santa! You may have forgotten me, but I haven't forgotten you!
Surprise!
He threw me in the time portal before you! It malfunctioned, sending me back in time a millennium. And for that, I will have revenge by destroying Christmas. For my name isn't Thistlebeard. My name is...
Oh, his name is...
Cutie Cotton Caleb.
Lord. He's so threatening, guys. Watch out. There he goes. What's the way? Woo.
Oh, there you are. The ice just started melting everywhere. And I found carrots. The reindeer were lured to land with them.
Well, I guess that's that. Ho, 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 ho. Everyone in! Let's go home!
And that's basically it. Very fun mini game. You get your total rewards, and it's pretty fun. Of course, it's certain about survival time and some blah, but yeah, it's pretty fun. But yeah, that's literally all there is to it, to the event. I really enjoyed this one. I know it takes a while, but since it looks like you can get more than just one of those eggs, and I believe you're supposed to be able, I'm not sure if it was you're supposed to be able to get the FrostClaw possibly out of it or something else, but I'm super excited. It looks like you can collect multiple, so guys, go ahead, play this mini game, collect multiple. You might get some really cool stuff at once the 25th, because I believe it said the 25th, so I believe that's what it said. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just put it on the freaking screen to make sure you guys see the information. But that's how I've done the event. I've been having a good time. I haven't been having too many problems. I believe it's pretty easy to solo this one as well. I'm pretty sure you can solo this one by yourself, and just really just go for it. If you have a great team, then you're good to go. But even if you had a bad team, you can still get through it as long as you are able to get to the end. But yeah, that's how I played this event. I guess if you guys have any other extra tips and tricks, just let me know in the comments. I would love to know if there's any other things that you guys might know that I definitely probably had missed, other than when I accidentally hit that thing going down the slide. That was my mistake. I wasn't paying attention. But thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you have fun with this event, and I hope you get tons and tons of eggs, and good luck to everybody on being able to hatch their own. I'm hoping it's gonna be the FrostClaw by the end of this event. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Have a good one. Laters.